Canadians love beer. I'm Brian Lilly with TheRebel.media. We love our suds across the country. In fact, there's a big court case that's been going on that brings the Constitution into whether we can move beer across provincial borders. This is a case that political wonks and beer lovers are following closely. Why? Because Gerard Como, a New Brunswick man, was charged, had his beer taken away, and was fined for moving beer from Quebec into New Brunswick. He challenged this on constitutional grounds. He won. The province is appealing. And now there's this whole move afoot about whether to loosen beer laws in Canada. Let me just say, I think this should be a no-brainer. We are one country. We should not be punished as individual citizens for moving beer from one province to another. In fact, it's downright unconstitutional, as Como argued successfully at court. He cited Section 121 of the Constitution, which reads, "All articles of the growth, produce, or manufacture of any one of the provinces shall from and after the Union be admitted free into each of the other provinces." But provincial governments don't like that. They want control. In fact, they want control so much that we have freer trade between Canada and the United States than we do between provinces at times, which is crazy. Now, federal governments of all stripes have been trying to loosen inter-provincial trade barriers for years. The Conservatives see the Como decision at court as a way to blow up those barriers, to just say they can't exist anymore. They've asked for this to go to the Supreme Court, make it a reference case, and if the Supreme Court upholds the decision, then all these provincial trade barriers will literally disappear. But that's not how the Liberals want to do it. They want managed trade between the provinces. Not free trade, not what the Constitution says, managed trade. So they've been holding a bunch of different meetings. We've told you about how some of them are going at the same time as elite politicians are fretting about Britain leaving the European Union and leaving this great trading bloc. We've got Alberta's Premier, Rachel Notley, trying to say, well, we don't want outside firms bidding on all of our infrastructure projects. She wants a set-aside of 20% for just local firms. And then there's New Brunswick. While the feds say that they're willing to talk about beer, New Brunswick says no, not until this court case is over. They're appealing the Como decision. So the feds have set up a side working group. Look, none of this should be going in this direction. It's quite simple. Section 121, let me read it to you again. All articles of the growth, produce, or manufacture of any one of the provinces shall from and after the Union be admitted free into each of the other provinces. You know what? Beer is a manufactured good. It's part of the produce of the country. It's not something that we should have barriers moving between provinces. It's time to end the control. It's time to free our beer. It's time to get back to the Constitution instead of these elites trying to control what we can, can't buy, what we can, can't move. It's past time to do away with these silly rules.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of The Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.